Nung time ko, nung pumasok ako sa CIIT, at that time kasi nagsisimula pa lang yung school, napakabata pa eh. And I came to realize na wala tayong gaano activities when it comes to like filmmaking. At that time kasi, napakaraming mga multimedia art students na nag-enroll sa CIIT na halos kasabay ko din. And we are looking for something na magkaroon naman lang ng community for us to, kumbaga, to share our ideas, the community, the bond. Yung meron tayong collective efforts din on yung tulad nung yung pagtutulungan. So on June 14, 2014, that was the time during the freshman orientation, and doon na namin ni-launch ang 24 Frames. Bukod sa akin, si Martin Ramirez, yung ating Vice President, at si Enzo Austria, yung ating Finance Manager. So nagtulong-tulong kami para maghanap ng 20 members. And then, nung sinabi na namin yung application, na-recognize na kami as student organization. Yun nga, yung the first 2 years kasi, hindi rin naging madali for many of us. Talagang there are a lot of struggles din. There are also a lot of victories. And dito rin nagsimulan magkaroon ng videography. Dito nag-branch out na yung mga event coverage. So, hindi lang din basta filmmaking yung ginagawa namin. Lahat yan kasi magkakakonekta eh. So, dito na pumasok si Amiel. So, he helped out the members na magkaroon din ng foundation in regards with videography, cinematography, event coverage, documentations, and also leadership as well.
Actually, I'm not into film or video pa talaga. Sa photography talaga ako nun. Dexter is my friend way back nung wala pa silang org nun. Friends lang kami, batchmate ko siya. Then, sumasama lang ako sa kanya. Then, I met Josh also. Meron na nga silang org, which is the 24 Frames. Then, sumasama lang ako dahil siguro nandun na lang rin eh. Nandun ako sa meeting, nandun ako sa mga ganap. Eventually, tumutulong-tulong ako. And I remember, hindi pa ako member pero tumutulong na ako sa event sa Fisher Mall, Pantasya. So, nagko-cover sila doon. Then, eventually, parang, sige, parang tumutulong ako pero hindi ako officially member. Parang verbally na lang with Josh and Dexter na, sige, go. Then, doon ako napasali sa 24 Frames. When I was elected president noong 2016, doon na nag-umpisa ang film and video organization ng 24 Frames. Not only film ang fino-focus namin, but ito yung time namin na natutunan na rin namin paano mag-video coverage. Meron kasing mga gamit na gusto naming ma-achieve sa org, na dagdag gamit ng org, kumbaga. May small budget ang SAU for every org, but it's not enough to buy the equipment. So, I need to buy as a president para mairegalo ko sa lahat ng members na libre nila magagamit yon for their project or homework. Noong November 2016, nagkaroon ng opportunity ang org. Pero, bawal ilabas yung name ng org. Kasi parang marami pang mga permits pag ilalabas. Sabi ko, why not with my co-officers and members also? That time, binuo namin ang 24F Productions, ang pantawag. I want to help my community that time to enhance our skills and knowledge. I don't want to be selfish kasi I'm type of person na gusto ko may natututunan kung sino-sino yung mga nasa community ko. I remember Denmark is my first trainee na that time as in zero knowledge siya nung member pa siya ng 24 Frames. So sabi ko, gusto mo ba matuto ng ganito? Gusto mo ba sumama sa akin? Hindi ko lahat mababayaran yung mga racket pero kung okay lang, ex-deal, pumayag siya. Eventually, nababayaran ko siya. Not only Denmark, but also the other members and officers na natutulungan ko. Sinasama ko sila sa mga freelance work ko. I'm happy to say na at this moment, sobrang laki ng Greenone nila. Na kahit wala na ako sa kanila, nakakapag-continue pa rin yung mga natutunan nila. On my term, that's the time na gumagawa na kami ng mga short film challenges. Kahit through phone lang, basta we have a team and gagawa ng mga members namin.
Meron tayong cycle talaga from film challenges, nagkakaroon ng seminars, ng workshops afterwards. And then from there, natututo ngayon yung mga members from the seminars. And then after that, i-apply naman nila ngayon sa mga projects nila, yung mga upcoming projects, not just for 24 frames, but also sa mga individual projects din nila. Sometime around 2019, nabuo yung Cinese Club nila Rive, nila Joshua. They established this film festival for CIIT in celebration of the 5th year ng 24 frames. And dito nagsimula actually yung magkaroon din ng connections, not just for the members but also from the other students din, multimedia students, kahit yung hindi member din ng 24 frames, basta meron silang passion for film. One of the lowest points, not just for the organization, but for everybody, is the pandemic. Napakaraming activities na nasira at hindi natuloy dahil sa pandemya. Pero hindi tumigil ang tao para gawin yung mga kailangan nilang gawin. And for 24 frames, they shifted, nag-pivot sila, nag-online lahat, everything's online. Nag-resume ang Cinese Club, it's purely online. And not just that, we went on a national level. Naging successful din, actually. Talagang everything shifted to online. Nagkaroon ng distance learning, ganoon din yung mga yung Cinese Club, nag-online. Yung mga seminars, naging webinars. But of course, for the next 3 years, talagang naging struggle din dahil naging online siya. Dahil walang masyadong mga activities, but we're able to provide something else din. Yung mga alternative na activities for the students din. Hanggang sa unti-unting nang bumabalik yung face-to-face classes at unti-unti na rin din bumangon yung mga activities.
Kasi ito na yung unti-unti na bumabalik na yung, alam niyo yun, yung normal days, yung glory days ng organization, which is to create films. Alam naman natin lahat na tayo as filmmakers, na stuck tayo during the pandemic. Hindi tayo makakreate, hindi tayo makapag-shoot. Mas natutuwa ako na makita na may mas magagaling sa akin. Kasi through that, mas na-inspire ako to create more films. During that time kasi naghahanap na si Elijah ng papalit sa kanya. So tinap niya ako na, Elron, ikaw yung nakikita ko next president. So that time, hindi ko siya pinaniwalaan kasi kala ko ini-eme-eme na lang ako. Pero turns out, totoo pala talaga yun. Cinelektura was originally Elijah's activity. Nung time na yon, nung dinedevelop namin yung Cinelektura, podcast lang siya. Hindi na namin siya natuloy, hindi na namin siya na-push through talaga kasi maraming nangyari. Maraming nangyaring problems in terms of paperwork. Pero sabi ko kay Elijah, sige, sa term ko na lang to, ituloy. Mas pagandahin na lang natin siya. Fast forward, nung pinaplano na namin yung Cinelektura, plano namin na wag na lang siyang gawing podcast. Gawin natin siyang film talk. Luckily, we have Sir Nestor Aburguena by our side. Advantage yun sa org namin kasi we got to connect more with other filmmakers sa industry. Mas na-enter kami sa, alam yun, yung filmmaking sa labas. So, dahil dito, mas nakakilala kami ng mga well-known filmmakers like Direk Pahan Asuncion, Direk Ian Villa, tapos yung mga iba pang mga sound recordists, mga production managers, also actors. Ngayon na lang ulit kasi nagkaroon ng ganong klaseng big event, film talk sa CIIT after the pandemic. Naging bonggang event, yun nga kasi nga nakapag-invite kami ng mga filmmakers. And not just that, maraming natutunan yung mga CIITians. Na-appreciate nila yung Cinelektura because they were able to gain deeper knowledge
I remember sobrang saya ng experience and that's enough for me na yung bonding namin, yung pagsasama namin, yung mga natutunan namin together.
Ang 24 Frames, there's a vision and the mission to uplift the Philippine cinema and to help the future filmmakers. Kaya meron tayong binubuo na relationship between the alumni and the current members, yung pagpasa ng mga experiences ng mga nauna sa kanila. What's next for 24 Frames? As long as you are consistent, you can do it. If you're consistent kasi, mararating mo yung gusto mong ma-achieve. Yung ma-achieve mo, yung mga goals mo, ma-achieve mo yung inaasam mo sa buhay mo. Everything for the love of film, for the love of anything else. If you are goal-oriented, talagang meron kang drive talaga. Meron kang apoy sa loob at meron kang perseverance to do it whether may sumusuporta sa'yo o wala. Hanggat meron kang apoy na nagliliyab sa loob, mararating mo.